Hi everybody, welcome back. So I wanted to share this fun activity that we are going to do in my classroom on Friday for Easter. Since we don't have a spring break, I thought this would be a fun activity that we could do on a Friday that would kind of carry over to that homeschool connection over the weekend, and then we can report back on Monday and kind of talk about it as well. So this is actually an idea that I got from a teacher friend of mine that I follow on Instagram and Teachers Pay Teachers. Her name is Morgan Grassy, and you can actually look her up and this activity up at her Instagram or her Teachers Pay Teachers account at the Beach Classroom, and I'll post her stuff down below in the description if you are interested. So this activity is called Adopt a Peep, and I thought it was so cute. I actually used her resources, and then I found another freebie online that I kind of intermixed together, and I'll put the information for both of these activities if you see one that you like, or if you want to do the same thing I did and combine them. So for the first part of this activity, when you download Morgan's Teachers Pay Teachers Adopt a Peep, you will get, let me show you. This is kind of the little advertisement that she has on her account. So you will get this first sheet with a template that the children can color their Peep to look like the one that they're going to be taking home with them. They can put their Peep's name, they can put the age, the color, and some of their hobbies and interests. And you'll also get these little tags that I'll show you what you're going to actually use these for, so you can cut and use as well. So the finished product looks a little like this. So I actually have one here that I was going to do with all of you. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your Peep in a bag. And I actually don't have those small sandwich size baggies, but I found a way around it. So what I decided to do is I turned the bag upside down so the Peep face is facing down on the table, and I rolled the bag over 2 times so the fold is in the back. And then I took the little template that Morgan has in her little package, and I laid it up on top. And where did I put my stapler? Here it is. And then I stapled the both ends. Note to self, don't staple on a glass table. It makes a whole ton of sound. So it'll look just like that, and that way the Peep is safe in the baggie so the kids don't take it out, play with it, get all their germs on it, especially with COVID. I felt like this was an important thing. And my kids are actually going to take this home with them. They're not going to open it at school. So they're going to take their page, and I actually did one for all of you to see. So I colored my Peep yellow, I named my Peep Buttons, and then I put my Peep's parent, so that's me, Miss Mandy. I put that my Peep is 8 years old, it's yellow, and I put that it likes to hop, read, and it likes to blow bubbles. So this is something that all the kids can fill out. I actually, in my class, have preschoolers and pre-Kers, so I decided that the preschoolers, since they're younger, they're 3 and 4, they are going to fill this out because it's a lot easier since they don't actually have to write a whole lot. And then for the friends that don't know how to write, a teacher can help them fill it out, but they also can color. And then they're going to take this home with them. So I mentioned that the pre-Kers are going to do their own kind of separate activity since they're a little older. These kids are 4 and 5. So I decided that I was going to use this template that I found on Miss Rivera's blog spot, and I'll post her information down below as well. I think her tag name is Flippin' Forth. I'll have to double check that and post that in the description below. So this is a freebie, and inside you're going to get a whole bunch of different templates. I just decided to pick the one that said Bunny Peep because those are the Peeps that I got, but there's like the adventure of something, the magical something. So there's like, I want to say 4 or 5 different ones that you can pick from. So I just picked the one. And then there's a back for their book with the little bushy tail. And then for the inside, there's a bunch of lined pieces of paper for them to write a story. So I went ahead and I printed these out on pastel, my favorite, pieces of paper. So I have yellow for them, I have pink and blue. And I went ahead and I printed out the cover and the back in the same color. So they will just cut these out. Since we're practicing our cutting skills with these kids, they're going to cut out their own book, and then a teacher will help them staple it together. And then on the inside, they can put as many lined pieces of paper as they would like to tell their story. Some of these children are not the best at writing, so a teacher may have to either write it out for them or write it on a sticky note and have them copy it. And then just for an example for you, I made one as well, and I put just a couple pieces of lined paper, and then I thought it would be fun to take a cotton ball and some glue and just put a little bit of glue on the back to just make it a little more cutesy for the kids and just have a cottontail on the back of their book. So no matter what activity you choose to do, one, the other, or both, these are both really easy activities that you can do with younger children, and it all includes the most important part, bringing home a marshmallow Peep. So for the older kids that are writing their story, I forgot to mention earlier that I'm going to ask the kids, when they adopt this Peep, maybe what is something that they can do with this Peep on the weekend? Since Easter is over the weekend, are they going to do something special with their Peep? Is someone important coming over their house that their Peep is going to be able to meet? We're going to write all of the adventures or a made-up story. If they're not going to be doing anything, that's okay. They can make up. Like maybe their Peep is going to go to the park and meet so-and-so's other Peep. Or maybe during the night, the Peep is going to sneak downstairs and it's just going to make a ruckus and a mess of the house. I don't know. Whatever the kids want to write about, that is completely up to them. And I just thought that the parents would get a kick out of reading these stories or seeing the information that they decide that their Peep is interested in and how old they think it is. Just a really cute way to bring the classroom home with these children, because these parents aren't able to come into our school. They aren't able to see our classroom and really what we're doing. So I just thought this was a really cool way to kind of bridge that gap between the classroom and home. I hope you enjoyed these activities. I would love to hear if you do any of these activities in your classroom or at home. So please post down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you and see how this activity went. I'll see you next time. Bye.